There's not much traffic there right now, but there should be, since... Hello! This is Tom, and we are going to be having a quick look at this essay that I have written. So, I need a bit of light on me, I think. So, what's going to happen here is we're going to talk about this essay that I have written. Commuters in major cities are often subject to long periods of time in traffic. Now, what are the causes of this? What can be done to reduce it? This is obviously problem solution. Yes, you got it. It's a problem solution. So let's look at the introduction and why it's a very good introduction. So during the last 20 years, I think it's always good to start your essay locating the topic of the issue with some time. How long has this been a problem? Because we then get to use in the first sentence the very nice, good grammar. As you can see, has been rising, present perfect continuous. So immediately we use the present perfect continuous, which is a nice strong piece of grammar to begin with. And what has this caused? So let's get the causes in, or the results. Serious problems. Let's get a few extra information about the topic. So that's a very good sentence. You can see we've got time, we've got, we're talking about the topic, we're using the present perfect continuous, using some good vocabulary, rising dramatically. What's happening with this problem? How long has it been a problem? And then we need to get our 2 points that are going to be in our body. As you can see, there are several reasons why this modern day difficulty has grown to such extremes. Present perfect again. Namely and simply, this is quite nice vocab, you know, I'm just describing the problem. The number of cars on the road, number 1, boom. There you go, there's my first point. Now that I'm going to talk about in my first body. So you can see I'm referencing my 2 body paragraphs in the very first introduction. Firstly, number of cars. Secondly, relatively, my favorite word, I love this word, relatively. Public transport infrastructure. And as you can see in my second paragraph, that's what I talk about. So for structure, what a power saver! So for structure, get your 2 key points in your second sentence that you will then talk about. This way you stay on topic, you have good structure, and the essay reads well. So, and then we have a final, I call it the linking statement. If it's a problem solution, say you're going to solve it. If it's an opinion, give your opinion. If it's an argument, say that there are 2 sides and we're going to talk about this. So, although, I like using the word although very much in this third sentence because it gives you that slightly different grammar approach and you're going to have a complex piece of grammar with although A plus B. Although, blah, 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 blah. It's just very nice. This power saver doesn't like me, does it? So, first body paragraph. Now we're looking at 3 main points in here, I think. We're going to try and get, firstly, the single most obvious reason for the amount of gridlock is the huge increase in the number of vehicles. Get straight to the point in your first sentence. So then you can't go off topic. What is the point? And then we're going to give a little bit of detail, some information about this point. So we're going to give a reason for my topic sentence, okay? Very important, give a reason for the topic sentence. A car is no longer a luxury. Teenagers are demanding their own set of wheels. I'm using some good vocabulary there for car. You know, variety of language is important. For the nuclear family, it's quite a nice phrase that use that if you can. If you talk about family, say nuclear family. It's not uncommon to see 4 cars in the garage. As many people have pointed out, so that we're coming to our main point for the sentence now. We're coming to the solution. A limit on the number of cars a family might own would have the effect of reducing the number of cars and lead to a reduction in traffic. Reason, example, solution. Cause of the problem, too many cars, some extra information, solution. And we have the major rise in the price as well. So, and then the final key point, nice little fewer cars, less traffic, and that's nice grammar. You may have noticed on Twitter we mentioned this with the Game of Thrones. Fewer cars, I did ask if anyone understood. Less traffic. You can't count traffic, but you can count cars. So, you can see how this, the bodies work. I call it, I use a triangle structure, which I'm going to post in the next few days. Is that topic sentence, reason, example. Cause, solution. Build it up. General meaning to very specific. General to specific. And we don't go off topic. Nobody is going off topic on that. So, secondly, next body. You can see I've mentioned it here in the introduction. The relatively poor public transport. So now we're going to discuss that here. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, which is quite nice, again, you can use this kind of information anytime. Topic, straight to the point. Lack of convenient public transport seriously adds to the car use at peak hours. Subject, general information. Topic, sentence, buses and subways. God, there's my power saver. Such a strange little power saver thing, that. But anyway. Buses and subways are categorically proven to reduce the usage of cars. Boom. Solution. Governments who invest in continued improvement see a marked, and that's very visible. It's quite a nice word. Consistently a nice word. Improvement in traffic issues consistently in cities all around the world. Main point, come to the end. Fast, efficient and cheap to use public transport is a no-brainer. Now this is a cool phrase. What does no-brainer mean? Well, it means your brain doesn't need to think about it because it's so obvious. It's a no-brainer. It's obvious. So it's very nice to use for the speaking. And it's also very nice to use for writing once, and it's a little bit informal, but it's okay to use. You can use it. It's good vocab. So in conclusion, we need the conclusion, of course. This issue is not going to disappear anytime soon. So my conclusion, I think you should restate the opinion, which is the best solution, what do you think about it, give your opinion. I think also you should give a future prediction. If you look at the top, we've located this issue in the past, to the present. And then in the conclusion, let's predict something in the future. We get to use the future tense. If you wanted to use future perfect, you could, but you can practice that and maybe write one to me and see if you can use it. In conclusion, this issue is not going to disappear anytime soon. May become worse. And now I'm going to mention both of them in a slightly different way, but a strong drive to reduce the number of cars per family. Enhancing, that's a nice word. Also improving, enhancing. Will go a long way to fix this. So any subject could follow this same structure in theory. Let's just give a very quick example, because I'm going to be doing another one. During the last 50 years, the number of people smoking, has been increasing dramatically, and this has resulted in serious illness with people all over the world, such as lung cancer and asthma. There are several reasons why the number of people smoking has been increasing. Simply that smoking is too cheap and it's extremely addictive. Although this is a serious health issue, there may be some long-term solutions which we can use to reduce the number of people smoking. Now, can you see how this structure I am using? I look very sweaty there, but I think it's the light. There's traffic. So, can you see how this structure can be used to discuss any issue? It's extremely high-level structure. You've got some very good grammar points in there each time. Present perfect, although, has grown. It's a very solid essay with solid vocabulary, solid grammar. It's very coherent, it reads very well. The 2 key points in the introduction are discussed. I have my cause and solution, future prediction. That's what you should be doing if you can. So, this is Tom from IELTScity.com in Hangzhou, China, just outside of Shanghai. So thank you very much. I hope this has been a bit helpful. It's going to be a bit, informal, these ones, I think, because I think no one wants very serious, boring lectures. So hope you had enjoyed it. If you want the free writing correction, let us know. If you want to comment on this, please comment on it and let me know if you want any more like this, and then I'll get to them as soon as I can. So thank you very much. Hope we can help you improve. Bye bye.